Hello guys, it is MotoMojo88 here, and today we are in MXGP Pro. We are doing some two-strokes today. Now these two-strokes, they weren't in, unfortunately they weren't in Monster Energy Supercross, the official video game, but Milestone has been kind enough and decided to add them back. So all the bikes they have, they got the 252 strokes and the 125 two-strokes. Now, one thing that really surprised me is that they had the KX125 back. Now, that's because all the bikes, right, they're not brand new. They're 2015 models. Like in Supercross the game, they were all 2018 models. These models are from 2015, I do believe. We do have the KX125, also got Husqvarna, KTM, TM Racing, and Yamaha YZ125. I picked the Kawasaki KX125 just because that's kind of cool. Just because it's like, you don't see that all the time. And then I'm also surprised they had this Honda CR125. Then you also got the Husqvarna, KTM, TM, and Yamaha. So let's just go and do some hot laps, or not some hot laps, I guess we'll just go to racing some of these bikes. Alright, so we are at Portugal, and the first thing you're going to notice is it does sound a little weird, because we are on the 250. 250s do sound a little weird. I'll give you a little test here. Okay, so what I think it needs is more of like a more marine sound that the 125 has. The 125 has a really good like ringing sound, like ring, like like how it should be. This, I feel it also like it has like almost like a turbo blow off. It sounds kind of weird. Like if you ever heard a turbo car, if you ever hear the blow off on it, kind of sounds like that. I don't know why it has it. The sound is definitely a little weird. So that's kind of one thing that needs improved on as we fly off. It's not bad, to be honest. It's just not great either. So yeah. It's also two-stroke, so that's nice. It's nice that Milestone finally added these back in after not having them in the Supercross the game. So it's nice they added them back in. As far as the handling goes, it really honestly feels really heavy for some reason. I don't know why, it just does. And yeah, I don't know why it feels heavy, it just is. Also, the power band is a little weird on this thing. Definitely, I guess it needs just a little bit more, low range power, you could say. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like, you'd expect it to have a little bit more of a boost once you get into the, power band than it actually does. Versus like the 125 two-stroke, you can actually feel it. So, that's kind of good. All in all, the bikes are a little weird. It's cool. We do have the Honda CR125. It's definitely cool. As we pop off again, you know what? I'm just gonna change the race options here. Can't actually. Alright, that sucks. But yeah, it's pretty cool. We have these, so I'm thankful for that. But it definitely needs a little bit of work. As far as I have this bike fully upgraded. So yeah, it just I don't know. It's cool. I guess it just needs improvement, Alright, so we are at WW Motocross Park with the KX125. So the bike, it definitely does sound a lot more reeny, like it should be for a smaller engine, I guess it is. You kind of expect what it gives you, I guess. So also, one thing you'd kind of expect a little bit more of is the clutching. I kind of expected that when you would, the clutch would just... I thought it'd help more than it actually does. It really doesn't make a big difference. I think it should make more of a difference, because these are the two strokes, right? The clutch really needs to make, just really needs to help you, I guess. It doesn't really do that, to be honest. Now, also, You need to be able in this game to where it almost forces you to ride a two-stroke like you're riding a two-stroke. You shouldn't be able to ride a two-stroke the same way you ride a 450 per se. You need to, you know how you ride two-strokes, you always take almost the outside line, just use its raw power and try and keep it in the power band. You shouldn't be able to win a race riding a two-stroke but acting like you're riding a four-stroke. That really doesn't make sense to me. Why Milestone? I don't know, they really need to fix that. The sound definitely a lot better than the 250s. The 250s sound a little bit weird. Yeah, it almost kind of sounds like you mix a Donald Duck with like a chainsaw, which is what you kind of want. I mean, it's a very good sound, better than, it doesn't have the like weird turbo blow off. So that's definitely good, right? See, like right there, I rode it like a two-stroke, going on the outside, keeping it in the power band, and hitting the clutch to keep it in the power band, right? Like clutching out of the corner, that should make a difference, and it really doesn't. Like, that was bad. But like, you should be able, if you don't clutch out of a corner, I think it should just like almost penalty you. I don't, by either making you stall or. I just think clutching should be a lot more important. Now, the sound, it's pretty good, too. I already said that. It's definitely balanced. Like, compared to the regular 254 strokes, it's definitely, like, how it should be. And it's definitely, you know, like, has a little bit less power, but it's also a little bit more nimble, right? I would definitely say that. Versus, like, the 250, that honestly felt heavy for some reason. I don't know why, but it almost feels a little bit better. Like, it's probably the lightest bike in the game, weighing probably 130 pounds, something like that. Well, so that's kind of what you want. It's definitely fun just to go around and rip. Now, this actually is slower than a KTM 125. I just picked this bike, not because it's fast, just because it's fun, and because I like Kawasaki's. But yeah, I'm definitely biased. I ride a Kawasaki 85, but so it's just like, this is definitely, honestly, I am thankful that Milestone added them into the game, but the 250s need some improvement, and the whole I guess would say physics engine needs a commendation for two strokes. That's pretty much all I have to say about this. Thank you guys for watching the video.